Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. So today, much like last week, we have a new pedal in the house. So what we're going to do? Well, today we're going to do an unboxing, see what it's like and see how it sounds. So what pedal are we looking at today? We are looking at the Boss BD2 Blues Driver, not the Wazacraft version, just the normal version. For anybody that's not new to this channel, you'll note that I had a pedal review video up last week, and for the real eagle-eyed of you, you will see I'm wearing exactly the same clothing, which means that I bought these at the same time and I am filming these on the same day. The tricks of the trade, they're getting ahead of the game. So we're going to have a look at the Boss BD2. I don't think this needs any introduction. It's a synonymous pedal in the guitar world, so I'm not going to go through too much of the gumph. What I will say though, a little bit of housekeeping, is the chapters will be below, so please feel free to jump around, find the bit that you're looking for, whether it's me talking absolute rubbish or whether you're just here to see what the pedal sounds like. Enjoy your stay for 10 minutes, stay for 10 seconds, stay for the full, however long this is, 20 minutes, hope it's not, might be. So what we're going to do is we're going to get over to the slightly out of focus desk camera and we'll do an unboxing and see what this looks like. I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back and we're over by the slightly out of focus camera at the desk for the next unboxing of the channel. So for anybody that knows Boss, this is a fairly standard case for them. Nothing a bit, it's Boss, it's functional. 5-year warranty. Very nice. I guess I'm going to have to go and register that. But anyway, purchase is brand new. Heard a lot about this pedal. So, I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I don't have a blues driver. I don't have a blues breaker, blues driver, any of those style of pedals in my collection. So even if this doesn't make the board, it's quite nice being able to have this in my arsenal now. So without further ado, let's get into this. So there you can see nicely bagged up there. It's a little baggy, can't be a little bag. We'll just put that there for the second and we'll have a look at the other stuffs. So there's no case candy, but that's absolutely fine. We don't always need stickers and all that stuff. The owner's manual here, looks like don't know what this is. Yeah, nobody reads any of that. So we've got a little booklet there, and then I guess there's also an owner's manual that is online if you wish. If anybody wishes to go and access that, go to the website and choose the product name. So that's quite simple, quite functional. Here's the bag, and there is the Blues Driver pedal, fresh out of the box. It's got that new pedal smell, which is basically just plastic, but that's fine. At least we know it's new. Going to get rid of the bag now because it's making a load of noise. Pop that back in the box, close the box, get rid of the box. So here's the pedal. For those of you who haven't seen one before, you've got the standard plastic backing on the box. Looks like this is made in Malaysia. What we'll try and do, I'll do this off camera, but of course we're going to try and turn this the other way so we can get some Velcro on it. Standard Boss push-in switch, built like an absolute tank. You've got the input on the right, the output on the left, your power up at the top, and then you've got your gain knob on the right, the level on the left, and the tone in the middle. So very similar to the J Rocket that we looked at last week. Video link below, and any other Boss pedal that you've ever seen. So looks really simple. It looks great actually, the blue and the yellow with the slight sort of gold hint here, gold tinge. Looks great. So I think I'm going to stop waffling there. That's not quite straight, is it? Don't know if it's like that on the other Boss pedals. Not that it matters. Just looks like that could maybe be pushed in a little bit. Or I'll break my nail. One of the two. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. Let's go get this plugged in. Let's see how this sounds. Right, we're back. We're all set up and we're ready to rock, he says. So, as always, we'll just very quickly go through the other gear that we're using today for your reference, and then just hear the clean tone quickly. So, let's start with the guitar. I've gone with my Gibson Les Paul double cut special. So this is one of the custom shop guitars, picked up a couple of years ago now. It's starting to show its age a bit, i.e. I just smack it around, which is don't do what I do. Do as I say. Look after your gear, guys. This is why I can't have nice stuff. So we've got it's all stock. So it's a set of custom custom P90s, and then everything in here, all the wiring is stock that you would get on a custom shop Gibson. Going through the practical patch cable into the Blues driver, being powered by the Voodoo Pedal Powers 2 and sat on a Marcus Deluxe pedal board, very nice. Then we're going from a practical patch cable through to the crunch channel, so channel 1 of the jack, but it's on the crunch setting rather than clean. Something I just want to reference, because I've picked up from my own videos, is why don't I play with any reverb? I hate playing without reverb, without delay, things like that. However, I'm here to try and give you as honest an opinion or an honest as a view on the pedal that we're looking at. And I feel that particularly something like reverb can always make the pedal sound a little sweeter than it does in a dry mix. And that's me personally, because I love playing with a little bit of reverb, even if it's just a touch. Just makes me play a little bit better, but I think when I'm showing you overdrive pedals and stuff like that, it is good to see them dry and sort of like out in front. So that's why I don't play with any reverb, and I don't worry about that. If you would like to see me do these videos but with delay and reverb, please let me know below and I can always get that set up. However, I feel this gives a more honest opinion of the pedal. So let's listen to the clean tone. So, as always here, it's not quite fully clean, but it's something that I would deem as a clean tone for my own playing. So, I think let's get rid of this microphone, let's hear the Blues driver. But before I do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more. was the Boss BD2 Blues Driver. Intrusive thought moment. I wonder if there was a BD1. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments below. I know I could go to Google, but maybe somebody could let me know below. That'd be great. Anyway, this was a very surprising pedal. There was far more gain on tap here than I anticipated, to the point, when the gain was maxed out, kind of felt like it was going into the fuzz territory to a degree. It's not a bad thing. I just didn't expect that from this pedal. So that's really nice to know. And I also love the fact that you can get the gain all the way down, get the level up, and you've still got a nice tightening sort of boost into the front of your amp. So it's really nice. This is definitely going to make its way onto my board. I can see me using it as a sort of a light gain, about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, just something else, just a little bit of a different flavour. I am wanting to see how it's going to stack up with the J Rocket Touch. Those two as a two. I guess just to reference the other drives I have on the board, I've got Warm Audio Centavo, so a Klon style pedal, and then an MXR Custom Shop Timmy. It's just their standard Timmy from MXR, but it says Custom Shop on it, so I just thought I'd throw that out there, make it sound a little bit nicer than it actually is. So yeah, it's an eclectic selection of what I find of sort of like low gain overdrives, more for flavour rather than trying to hit any sort of tone or anything. But I am looking forward to seeing how this and the Touch kind of stack together. I think that could be quite nice. I have also heard that a blues driver or a blues breaker style pedal into a Klon is sometimes all you need. So that is going to be an interesting one. But in terms of this pedal, I think it sounds great. I haven't really got anything bad to say about it at this moment in time. I know that might seem a little bit, but I guess if I'm going to be really picky, I kind of felt like there was a little bit of low end that was bringing in there, so I'm looking forward to hearing this back when I do the editing and see how that sounds in isolation. But it's not something for me that's like, oh, I can't use that, is that's easily rectifiable, especially when a lot of the time I'm playing with single coil, so it's not going to be a bad thing to have that low end in this pedal rather than it getting a bit shrill or a bit fizzy. But yeah, I can't believe how much gain is on tap for something a blues driver. I thought it was going to be real low gain, so it's interesting, it's good. I'm looking forward to playing this with a little more in depth or with a little more aplomb. So maybe once this is all done, I'll do an updated pedal board video, since I don't think I've done one since I actually built the board that I've got now, the big. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe not. There have been a few changes of late, so I'll have a look at maybe doing that in the future. But sorry, I am waffling now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you've made it to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell icon. I'll be back with you next week at the same time for something else. However, until then, take care.